It's the response, people. It's the way you make somebody feel. Nobody knows that it houses your earphone. So when you press and it ejects out, ooh. Somebody's going like this. Welcome back. This is Jideani Says. So on this channel, I talk about beautiful gadgets, beautiful tech. If that sounds like your type of thing, then subscribe and stay tuned. But I want to talk about this today. This is the AiPower Wearbuds. No, the name speaks for itself. Earbuds that you wear. So on first glance, looking at this watch, it looks like something futuristic. Smooth, elegant, sleek. It sits on your wrist, relaxes a little bit. It has a nice copper ring that surrounds the display. The bands, of course, is rubber. And then it has this middle piece that has a mirror reflection to it. It's a really, really nice watch. But outside of the bulk, nobody would ever know that this smartwatch also houses your earphones. And it's something about these spring-loaded injections. When you put the earphones in them and you pop them out, it has a nice responsive feel to them. So almost this watch is like a 4-in-1. It's a smartwatch, right? It houses your earphones. It's a fitness tracker. You didn't see that part coming. And then it also charges your earphones, just like your traditional earphones would. You put it in the case, in the cradle, and it'll charge it. So this is probably the most ambitious design or innovation when it comes to wear devices. It's not gonna give you the best of everything, but I'll come back to that. Right now, I wanna kind of just harp on design, but the way it sits, I gotta keep remembering the name, AiPower. Not AiPower, AiPower. The design team gets an A for this. It's an amazing looking smartwatch. There's certain things I would have liked to have seen them implement, but we'll talk about that later. Let's start off just by design. It's lightweight. It has a nice feel to it. I like how it's built because it wraps around your wrist really nicely. And from arm's length, looking at it, it has a hump. It does. It sits up a little bit. But what can you expect though? Like your earphones goes into this. So you have to kind of do the math a little bit. How do you create a smartwatch that houses your earphones and the earphones are small enough, but the watch isn't bulky enough? So they were trying to find that balance of giving you something that not too bulky, but does the job of housing your earphones. And I think they knocked it out of the park. I like how this is built. I mean, of course, you would have to have this for a while to test its durability, but I like it. The way you put it on your wrist, you kind of have to struggle with it a little bit, though. It's something that takes getting used to put it on and actual strap the watch on. But I'm a fan of it. So let's talk about features. Let's just jump into features, and then we'll make our way around the block. aptX hi-fi sound. So you know what that means. That means CD quality sound that comes out of your earphones. Qualcomm chip, IPX6. So it's water resistant to some degree. It's Bluetooth enabled, which means that it will connect to your phone. And I have to admit that this has the fastest Bluetooth connection setup of any Bluetooth device I've used. It's really that fast. You install the app, you turn the Bluetooth on your phone, and it instantly finds the watch. Just like that. It's no struggling or figuring anything out. So kudos to them for that. And these earphones or earbuds, whatever suits your boat, they have a nice chrome shell finish. They're actually really nice. They sit in your ear and it flushes and nobody knows that you have them on. And Wearbuds insignia is on here. It's really nice. I like, it's uniform to match with the watch. There's certain things you have to like about this. Now, obviously, I struggle getting this in and out of my ear. I'm not a in your ear the type of guy I like the stem designs of earphones because it gives me something to hold on to. I talked about that. I can place it in my ear and hold on to the stem piece like the AirPods. I'm not a big fan of the in-ear earphones because it's hard to get in, and I always feel like they don't fully. Oh well, no, that is a look. That's a snug fit. Now it is, but I've had it fall out of my ear, especially when you're in a gym, because that's in a way I feel like this is the audience that these cater to are people working out in the gym. It gives you somewhere to put your earphones back into. You don't need a cradle. You don't have to have it sitting in your pocket. You can wear it. Sit that bad boy in there. You hit the gym and you're lifting weights. You flip your wrist and then it shows you the time. So let's go through some of the fitness features on here. Fitness tracking, heart rate monitor, sleep monitor, has a 7-day battery life, on wrist notifications. It counts your steps. I like that. I'll probably use that more than anything. So if you're a walker, this will track how long you've been walking. Of course, your heart rate monitor, calories that you have burnt. So whether you're climbing the steps, whether you're walking, whether you're running, this will track that for you. And then here's the floor. So this is a favorite of mine too. If you wanted to, I don't know, elliptical machines or you climb steps, this will track how many floors that you've climbed. And then here's your typical traditional distance for runners and of course walkers. So here's the thing about this watch, in addition to all of these other features that it has, is that I won't say there's anything that it does best. It's not the best fitness tracker smartwatch out there. It just does the minimum to keep you updated. It's not the best in terms of battery life. I think I get about a full day. You have to charge these every day, but it takes about 90 minutes to fully charge it. And then the earphone sound quality themselves, because let's be honest, that's the actual catch of this watch. So I talked about aptX hi-fi sound. So you get the clarity, the highs and the mids from these, and they get pretty loud. So that's the bonus off the top. But the bass, let me say this. If you are a bass head, or if you like somebody who you like their thump, especially for you fitness workout people, you're in a gym and you need something to give you that thunder to wake you up, you need the this won't be what you're looking for. This definitely lacks in the bass department. I want to make that clear. I don't want anybody to buy this and then say, well, you told me that I was going to feel the thunder roll when I got, no. You will get some nice crisp sounds from these, but the bass is lacking in that department. But you probably don't care. There are a lot of people who work out, they just want something to listen to that's loud and it's crystal clear and that can house their earphones, something that they can wear, and you know that you can put this earphones in them and just tuck it away. And then with the bonus feature that this watch looks amazing when it's sitting on your wrist, it's pure gold. I'm a fan of it in that aspect. But long-term wise, I wouldn't say it's practical for me. It does everything just right. It doesn't do most things great. So like I talked about the watch itself, this display, they could have made it more high resolution. It doesn't wow me. Secondly, I would like the display to be bigger, but I think you run into that mathematics that we talked about. Well, how do you get the screen to be bigger while trying to minimize the footprint and the size of this watch? A lot of people don't like bulky devices sitting on their wrist. So it's always about trying to find that medium balance. Maybe they come out with something where you extend the display in terms of height, and then these earphones get a little thinner, and then you give it a stem design, so that way you give it a piece to hang on to, but then you can thin the size a little bit, and that's how you make these a little thinner. Maybe that's something they look into. But more features that comes with the Wearbuds software. And the software, it's actually really nice. I like the user interface. I like that they put some thought into this. You can do things like monitor your step count, your heart rate, you set, I think they have like a schedule for the days of the week where you can set things up to match with your actual fitness lifestyle. So the app is actually really good. Those are things I have to tip my hat off to AiPower. Here's your that charger that we talked about. And this is a magnetic strip wall. It's a magnetic approach that they took. And so it gave me I had some time trying to figure out how to turn this thing around. If it's a negative part of the magnet trying to connect to the positive, it will repel each other. So you have to where it flip the watch and then drop it. Boom. So I actually like that. I think that's ingenious. Nobody else, I haven't seen that implementation anywhere. But yeah, I mean, I think what makes this watch very unique is it does a lot of things right, and it's something that you can wear and you don't have to worry about where you set your earphones. So one of my favorite features on here is it's called Find Your Earbud. And once you trigger from the app, the watch will actually vibrate. I don't I don't know how useful that is. I would like for the watch to go off, make some sounds, the ring or something, but there are no speakers on here, so you can't expect any type of sound output. But it vibrating, I mean, if I'm looking for my watch and I trigger this thing and it starts vibrating, maybe, I guess if you're in a quiet room, you can hear it vibrating and maybe you track it down that way. But outside of that, I like the idea, but I would have wished that they put speakers on here to make that feature a little bit more valuable. But the other things on here, you do get notifications. So your Facebook, your text messages, your emails, your Instagram alerts, they will show up on a watch and you will get this nice responsive vibration on your wrist. So that's good. It's almost like you want to love this watch and the ideas and the concepts and everything that comes with it. It's executed very well to some degrees. So I will say that, but I do feel like there are still some things that are missing, and that's cool because this is the first iteration. I mean, it started off as a project, and they raised money, and from quick start to now to a full functioning product. So I like it. I do though think that it's one of the most nicest and sleekest smartwatches on the market. Like I said, on first glance, you wouldn't know that this was something that housed earphones. You wouldn't know that. You wouldn't know that it tracked your steps, was a heart rate monitor, and had all these cool features and gave you notifications from your phone. Somebody would just think, hey, you know, it's a nice little watch you got there, buddy. But yeah, these are the AI Wearbuds. But yeah, so overall, I'm a fan of these. Now, I don't know exactly who these are for. If you have a very active work style, you're fit, you work out a lot, these can be perfect. But at the same time, if you work out and you like thump in your music, then no. If you're the type of person you just like nice, stylish, good looking gadgets, and then you listen to music from time to time, especially if you're on the go, you're going to the mall, you're going for a walk, and you need something that help you stow away your earphones, or you're looking for something that would do things like count your steps, track your heart rate, then this is perfect. This is actually the watch for you. I'm talking to you. So let me know what you think though. I will have description and a link where you can pick these up. They come in different colors, the white one and a black one. The black one is more sleek for me, so I went with the black one. Be sure to check out AiPower's site though. That's it for this one though. See you guys on the next one.